Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're gonna start on the Overland 1000, brand new. It's only got a few miles on the clock. We're gonna rip her down and go to town. So we went ahead and we pulled the plastics, which aren't too hard. I did a YouTube short on that. Kind of went over what you got to do. It's super easy. So figured to make a long video short. We just skip on into here. So what we want to do now is pull off that 10 millimeter. That 10 millimeter, yeah, should be 10s. Anyway, there's somewhere in there. No, those are, yeah, those are 10s. Pull off that 10 millimeter, that 10 millimeter right there, and that 10 millimeter right there. Then we're gonna come back in here. We'll pull those Phillips screws, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, and let's see, that one back in there, and pull off this big old exhaust. And then we're going to see what we can do to run some duals, baby. So I'm going to get that off and we'll get back at it. We went ahead and pulled a couple 10 mils just to lift that up. Make life easier. We got her all off of there. Heck yeah. And right there's the catalytic converter. That puppy is what puts off a lot of heat. That puppy is gonna go gondo. So we just got to undo the exhaust pipe and undo that bolt so this exhaust will come out of here. So this is coming out next. And we're gonna cut this converter off right here because I have an idea for here. So hopefully we can get right along that weld. Got right along that weld. And it's not the best cut, but it ain't gotta be for what we're gonna do. So I haven't decided yet if I wanna do true duals all the way back or just do single and then it back into a dual. So we'll figure that out in a minute, but I want to do true duals all the way back. We got her out. That was pretty easy to do. Just that one bolt and then this little hook over here. That's it. Which the hook will probably come in handy. So I got those mocked up as to where they're gonna go. So I just gotta straighten that up. They're not completely tight yet, but they're gonna go in there. It's gonna be the first 1000 Overland with a true dual exhaust. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. I think I got enough stuff to make it happen. We're gonna attempt it there, and should be able to clear that gas tank, no problem. So what we do to try to keep the headers, you know, close to the same length as possible. So we're gonna have to cut it. We're probably gonna cut this one here, cut this one here. That way it's ahead of itself. And then what we would do is run this bottom one all the way, because we're gonna have to like loop it in around this one. That'll give it some extra length. We're gonna put it in that one. And then this one, we just continue it and pretty much toss a 90 on it. And it'd go right in there. So none of them's hitting anything. They're not hitting anything or doing anything like that. And then what we're gonna do is I have a mount where I should be able to tie into this bolt to hold these on the backside to keep them from jiggling around. I think they're gonna look good. I thought about coming straight out the back, but you know, this thing does do wheelies, and one wheelie go wrong, there goes all that hard work I put into the exhaust. So yeah, if you ain't putting dual exhaust on your 1000 Overland, then where you at? So we went ahead and we got that all pretty much squared away. These are all tightened up. This one we're gonna mock up. This is just a pipe sitting in there that I gotta make sure. I want it to be like that, but we want it to be, you know, kind of up but not really touching. So we have to mock it all up, and that comes down back here, and then all we got to do is just weld that, and it'll slide into that muffin, and that creates a nice tight seal there. Have to put the, you know, the springs on it also. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this side all mocked in and the way it needs to go. Went ahead and got everything mocked in and pretty much tack welded in. Now I have to pull it all apart so I can finish welding and wrap it, because we're gonna wrap it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that next. Got the headers all wrapped, including inside there. I took that all apart, wrapped all that. I just got to go through and button up that header right there, those two nuts. Come back here, they're nice and wrapped. And we are going to put all the heat shield back on that we can to eliminate heat. Check that out, guys. I know you guys is about ready for a test sound, so let's check it out. Nope, wait till we put it back together. All the heat shielding is fitting. Now it don't look as good, but it's fitting. I got these clamps up here to hold the exhaust down. Hoping that works. Might have to come up with something else, but just for time being, and we'll see if it works or don't work. But that's what we got there. Kind of sucks because it looked good till that, but is what it is. Woo woo. What you're hearing there is that stupid 20 mph limiter that kicks in because I'm in low. Don't worry, we crank on her in high without that stupid limiter, and we will be deleting that limiter here pretty darn quickly, so stay tuned for that video. Also, I'd like to stop you here and have you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave me a comment down below if this thing sounds nasty.
I think you do.
It's 20 and it's like fucking limiter. Hopefully that's not one bad ass mamma jamma. Thanks, guys. Peace out and God bless.